Hey guys, I'm Mark Allen, BHSpringSolutions LLC, BHSpringSolutions.com, back again for another session of High Power University. And this time we are talking a high power inspired handgun, quite possibly the most high power inspired handgun that history has produced. We don't call it a high power, but we do call it a high power inspired handgun. Arcus in Bulgaria, after they made the components for the Korean Mark II and Mark III, they started production of their own high power clone, which was the Arcus 94 and Arcus 94C. Now, there was a point in time where, it seemed like if you weren't double action, single action, you weren't going to get a military contract anywhere. And, it was kind of what was expected and required and all that. And, you weren't a handgun if you didn't have double action, single action. So Arcus came up with what is called the 98 series, the 98DA, which was a full size, longer slide, longer barrel than the one you're looking at here, also a longer grip frame and a unique magazine. And they have shared with us that the 98 series was sold, I believe, in 15 different countries for military and police and security forces, and this was a good model for them. It changed the high power in some ways. They retained some high power stuff. The slide stop's the same. The mag catch is the same. The extractor spring is the same. Firing pin spring is the same. Safety detent lever spring is the same. Mag catch spring is the same. The DAC model uses traditional high power magazines. So lots and lots of high power stuff, but a lot of the operating system itself had to change for the double action capability. So I like them because I can still carry this cocked and locked, and it does have that capability, as you see. And so for me, that's fine. So anyway, and you 98DA and 98DAC guys, if you feel like you've been forgotten sometimes, well, it would be understandable. Abandoned might be even an appropriate word, but you are not. At BH Spring Solutions, we have springs kits to replace all of the unique springs and all of the high power common springs in your model. That's going to keep your 98DA and 98DAC running like they should, and you won't be experiencing any kind of premature wear caused by worn out springs. Two of my favorite modifications that we have for this handgun, along with our line of BH Masters grips made specifically for the 98DA and the 98DAC, is the BH RDIH extended slide stop. And if you're not familiar with that, I'm going to show you how wonderful that modification is. First of all, my thumb does not easily reach the traditional slide stop in a high power, so we're going to go ahead and put that back in the box and install our extended slide stop. You notice I'm installing slide forward, and it's because I can. And of course we get all of the normal operating, but I can reach it easily now with my thumb, and it does create right there in your 98DA or DAC the fastest takedown, field strip, and semi-auto handguns. And so that's modification number one, and I don't go anywhere without that one on my carry high powers or on my 98 series firearms as well. Now, the mag catch, what about that? Again, I've got pretty average size hands, but my thumb does not like to manipulate that very stiff mag catch without me moving and shifting my position. It was the same way for the slide stop, but without shifting my hand position on the grip frame, and that does not work for me. So the convertible Ambi mag catch that we have for high powers is also, I want to find that slightly smaller slot. There we go. All you do, just as you saw there, you find that slot in the spring guide, press the mag catch from the other direction, and turn your screwdriver, and you will soon find the slot, and you will install. And you saw me install the Ambi version that easily. Now, the Ambi version, or convertible version that we have, this was made by design with a lighter spring in the mag catch. So what you're going to see is I can easily manipulate that now without moving my hand position on the firearm. I also have Ambi capability. I want to show you this. I can just as easily delete the Ambi capability just like by taking off the Ambi lever and install and use single-sided, and I still get the benefit of that easier to manipulate slide stop, or I'm sorry, excuse me, magazine catch. And I can use it single-sided. However, I am going to tell you, I am right-hand dominant, and but I do like to practice with my non-dominant left hand, and I like to be able to do as well as I can with that. And I figure I've got about 40,000 rounds of shooting with this Ambi lever on an Ambi mag catch on a high power or on this particular handgun. And I want to show you. You see the location of that lever? My hand never senses that it's even there. And in all the rounds, all the drills, all the deholstering, everything I've ever done with this modification, that lever has never been in the way. It has never caused, frankly, I've never noticed it until I go left. And my left hand is admittedly weaker, and it's not as coordinated as my right hand is. But this lever, working just as you saw it, just a press down with my left thumb, that doesn't test my left hand strength whatsoever. It's extremely intuitive, and I can go right or left and have that capability of doing a mag change like that, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Folks, Arcus 98DA and DAC owners, you are not forgotten at BHSpringSolutions, and we enjoy servicing your firearms in the BH Custom Shop Service Department. That is the high power medic, who is our internal FFL, and we enjoy serving the model, and we have enjoyed it, and we appreciate you guys. And again, you're in great company. This is the model that actually started BHSpringSolutions about 10 plus years ago at this point, and we enjoy it. And we want you to know you're not forgotten at BHSpringSolutions, and these are two modifications that we just haven't, frankly, focused on, I don't think, too much for the 98DA and 98DAC, but we are absolutely sure you're going to enjoy this. Folks, I'm Mark Allen, BH Spring Solutions LLC, bhspringsolutions.com for High Power University.